Hey guys, and welcome to my 11th advanced tutorial, and today I'm going to be talking about some things you can do with waypoints and traps for the unwary. Starting with teleport forwarding. It's a trick wherein you can have people who are arriving at your waypoint and bounce them through another teleport to a second waypoint of your choice. In this particular case, we're going to have people who arrive at this waypoint here, one white wool, two yellow wool in the side, and when we toggle a switch we're going to have them reappear over here. Now for that I've got my gold... Oh, that's not been opened. Every time. And for this I've got a gold waypoint below, which is activated, and I've got an obsidian teleporter here. That one links to there. So people will arrive on this one, and then they will be forced to activate this one here, and it will arrive them over there. It's a multi-stage process. So my next stage is automating the teleporter using the automation designation rune. If I can just remember what that is. Oh yes, 4 gold ore, a signature of our choice. In this particular case, I think I'll go with 4 obsidian, redstone, wrapping over it. Then we bind it to a tool, and then bind it to the teleport rune. As an interesting point, ominous. As an interesting point, without a block in the middle, the automation will not work. It will persist, and once you place a block, it will work again, but until that time, it won't. So there's a way to ensure that a teleporter isn't automated, is just to remove that block in the middle. Second step is to build a pressure sensor on top of that, on which people will arrive. So that requires white wool. I'm not sure it has to be white wool, but it requires wool. Probably can be any colour if I understand how Runecraft works correctly. 4 iron blocks in at the side. Then the automation signature. 2 blocks of choice. Let's go with tier 2, and a key block in the middle. I don't know what the key block does. I've never been able to have anything interesting happen when that happens, so let us go with, just for the sake of argument, blank stone. Then we place redstone in a line like this. It's somewhat scary and distracting. 4 torches like this. Now whenever anyone steps on the middle 3 by 3 grid here, they will be teleported to there, as demonstrated. The top layer can be safely removed, and as long as the player is standing roughly on that, then it will still activate. So half slabs will work. If you place half slabs atop it, it will still work, meaning you can, to a degree, disguise this and bury it in the ground. As long as you're careful where you stand, anyway. And now, I'll quickly knock up a teleporter that links to there. Throw out some stuff I don't need anymore. Demonstrate this in action. Yellow on the top, 2 whites to the sides. Linked. What have I done wrong? Oh, there we go. It was just being laggy. And as you can see, I am forwarded. There's a slight hiccup because I'm on a half slab, so if you want to avoid that, remove that one. And instant teleportation. Port forwarding. Now, because basically what this is just, you might as well just have one teleporter that links to over there. What you'll want to do is to be able to toggle this. For that, all you will really need is a sticky piston and a block that is not tier 0. You need to dig down here. Yep, and there's the corner. Position your sticky piston like that. Yes. And then when you want to toggle it off, the cobblestone is now inserted into the rune shape, distorting it so that the rune does not function, the teleport rune, the pressure sensor still functions, and even as I stand upon it now, it will be sending out automation signals to activate other things. But because the teleport rune is distorted, it will not trigger. And this does not restrict itself to simply doing things like teleportation. You could also have phase blocks being triggered by this by a lock block. So I'll quickly build a cage around the rune. Yes, that's right. Can't even remember how to build the runes. And I will then place a lock block and otherwise activate it so that, using automation, so that when a person arrives upon that, they are immediately encased within a cage. So it does seem to be lagging at the moment, which is causing a slight delay in them appearing and disappearing, but otherwise all is good right now. So we have this cage, and I have disabled the forwarder at the moment. So now I need, what else do I need? So now what I need is a lock block, and I've just managed to lock myself in my cage. Well done. Fortunately, because I don't have a lock block, I can get out again, but wonderful example of what not to do. For this lock block, I've decided it'll be on the same signature as the phase blocks. It has to be, otherwise it won't be able to activate them. It will have a key block, and that will be an active redstone torch, a lit redstone torch. What the block itself is doesn't matter, it just has to be solid. Or at least for simplicity it has to be solid. So I will use just a cobblestone one for that. I'll place it here. At the moment it's not going to work, and neither is this, and that is because there is no lit redstone torch next to it. Now it will. Yes, thank you, server lag. Okay, the next step of securing this, I'm going to use a spliff block. Specific reason why spliff block is more appropriate here. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3. Yes, that's right. That goes there. Torch goes here. Oh, that's strange. There we go. So I've got spliff blocks. Spliff block torch. I activate the cage, so I've got somewhere to place it. Now, instead of placing it on top of the cage, which I think is what caused the problem, I'm going to position it around here, next to the cage. The effect is still the same, but with game mode off, ow, why am I, oh, cactus. All I need to do is punch it, and because it's a spliff block, it doesn't break it per se, it just causes it to stop existing. So I can toggle this, and it's back. So there we go, a very simple, effective way of trapping people who enter your waypoint. And now to demonstrate it in its full glory, people teleport in. Forgot to automate it. Rookie mistake there. We'll go with the for obsidian automation, the same as the pressure sensor, sorry. Pressure plates or something else. Automate. Yep, there we go. I stood on it, it activated, it's locked that off. I just come around here and never hit phase blocks or spliff blocks or anything else, even especially damage sensors, in creative mode because it can actually destroy them. The trap is set. Automation functioning. Allegedly. Well, there we go. Damage sensors, pressure sensors do appear to be a bit strange at the moment. They don't always work, and I can't work out why that is. So, something to be aware of, at least. It's particularly bad when there is server lag, I've noticed. And ours does seem to be a bit laggy today, which isn't helpful for the purposes of this demonstration. There you go. A nice way to do this would be with an AND gate, a redstone AND gate, and a switch. You flick the switch, and then this is toggleable and controllable, and there are other neat ways you can organize it, but there you go. And that is 2 quick, nice and easy traps for your waypoints. I hope you guys enjoyed that advanced tutorial. If you have any requests or feedback that you want, just leave a comment below and I'll get back to you. And if you want more, then do check out these other playlists that I've got going, or drop a subscription for future videos like this one. And I will see you guys next time. Cheers.